Kia ora kōrua. Ai, kia ora. Toko maha ngā tangata e aroha nui ana ki a rātou mō kai manu, but today I'm here to find out a more unusual type of pet bird, a magpie. Niki Hastings-McFall, who's been helping rescue and rehabilitate magpies for years, knows all about these little interesting characters and has the lowdown on everything you need to know about magpies. So, Niki, nōna hea koe tupono atu ai ki tō aroha ki te makipai?
Probably about 5 or 6 years ago when I was volunteering for bird rescue. The first one that came in, I just fell in love with him. But unfortunately, I had to let him be rehomed, but I kicked up such a stink that ever after I got pretty much most of the magpies that come through, I get them, either rehome them or keep them, depending.
So what is it about these guys that you love? Because I can, kua hoki oku mahara, I remember when I was younger, growing up in Piopio, and I used to run around the field, and honestly, these things used to dive at me all the time. So, I don't know, why do you love them?
Yeah, that's actually most people's memories of them. They only do that when they're nesting and stuff, and the worst thing to do is run. Anyway, just by the by, what you should do is go turn around and go, no, bad bird! And they'll go, whoa. Otherwise, if you run or you do crazy things, the next time you walk through, they'll do it again because they like a laugh. They've got a great sense of humour.
He manu atamai, they're very intelligent birds, but in terms of your interactions with them, how does that come through?
They're a laugh a minute, they're very inquisitive, they're very naughty, they're just really funny. Yeah. They're also incredibly affectionate. They're just the most wonderful birds.
Hold up. Affectionate?
Hell yeah.
As in?
Quite often with them I'll be playing and they'll like grab your finger really gently and just, cool. Yeah, that means I love you and magpie. Yeah, and depending on, you know, how you've raised them or how much you've had to do with them, they're real snuggers.
Hare te manu take, so they're not a native bird. In terms of the history, what can you tell us about magpies?
They were brought here in the late 1800s by farmers as pest control for their crops and things, and they did a really good job until chemicals came in. And then basically what happened was they became regarded as a pest. The University of Waikato did a study on them and said that basically they weren't any particular threat to the native indigenous bird population. But there seems to be a lot of popular myth and misconception about them. So if you're thinking about adopting a magpie or getting a magpie, then where do you suggest people go? Basically, everyone I know that's had a magpie has picked one up that has been injured or has fallen out of a nest or whatever. I don't actually think you're particularly allowed to have them, but then the way I look at it is when they're in captivity, they don't breed. And that's one less magpie out there causing havoc and mayhem, as people think, so I actually see it as a public service, really. Yeah.
So if you find a magpie or a hurt magpie, then what do you suggest?
Well, depending upon what's happened to it, but with any bird, you need to wrap them up and put them on heat because their body temperature is much higher than ours. So they need to be in a nearing cupboard, or they need to be really warm, they need to be in a dark place and a quiet place. Ring bird rescue, and hopefully they'll put you on to me.
And what sort of housing do we need for magpies?
As you can see here, I've got quite a few cages and flights and things, but often they'll live inside. But yeah, with the magpies, just keep them safe, and if you have to clip them, clip them.
Tino wai marie or manu, so your birds are very, very lucky because they've got a lot of toys around them.
Yeah, op shop. Cheap.
But that's good just to have those around?
Yeah, they love toys and they like any kind of stimulus, really. Yeah.
Nō reira, hei whakatepe ake, for someone who's watching, who's thinking about getting a bird, what would you say to them about magpies?
I would say magpies, well, I'm biased, of course, but I just love them. I think they're great. They're funny and they're entertaining and they're affectionate and they're naughty. They're just great animals, and they get along with all sorts of different people and other animals and stuff.
How cool was that? I'm really grateful to Niki for sharing her knowledge about magpies, because to be perfectly honest, I just thought that they were a bit of a menace, but it's food for thought. I reckon if you're thinking about getting a bird, then a magpie might just be the one.